Makati with our not our Vietnamese shirt but our Philippines t-shirt on today. Yes, Philippines. This is the news. What has happened in Poblacion in the last 24 hours? Do you want to know what the weather is like? What's going on? It's right here, people. Right here. You'll get the low-down news. What happened in Poblacion in the last 24 hours? The news live. This morning, approximately 6 a.m., at the Catwalk Bar on Don Carmen Street, which is in Poblacion, Don Carmen, right off of Calayan. The Catwalk Bar this morning, two Bobo expats from Europe, very much Bobo, Gago people, right? Fighting over bar girl. Start big clusterfuck in the streets, 6 a.m. this morning, over bar girl. Who's gonna fight over Filipina? Are you crazy? Or especially over bar girl. What'd she tell you? That she's cherry girl? Maybe she told them she's cherry girl. I don't know. But, why would you fight over bar girl? Makes no sense. In other news, we had a brown addict last night because two transformers blew at the same freaking time. Same time, the transformers blew. No football for nobody, man. Can't watch even at the sports bar. Everybody's shut down, man. Even Uncle John's shut down. Now, more news coming from Poblacion. Poblacion, the sorry man, he doesn't have any cigarettes. You have to go to Uncle John's. Latest update. Uncle John's now will take your credit card. Are they using it properly? I don't know, but they take it, right? They take your credit card. I think they're using Metro Bank as their person. They will actually accept the credit card, but you have to go through Metro Bank. Then they have to swipe your card. It's a big thing. But at least they're taking credit. Now, for other news, the Z Hostel is overloaded. It is jam packed. So if you're coming to Makati, you plan on staying at the Z. They got the Mad Monkey down the street because the Z is overpacked, crowded right now. Lots of people are staying here and then booking trips to go to. Most of the people from here, latest news, they're all going to Palawan. Now, the weather as it goes right now, it is muggy and raining. Very much so. Very much so rain today, right? So, this is your up-to-date news at the Barangay Problation in Makati. Other than that, not a fucking thing is happening. Oh, in other news, a young girl, maybe 17, kind of fat, came up to me this morning and asked me if I wanted a massage. I said, you're not old enough. She says, but I have no money. I said, go talk to somebody else. That's other news. That's the side notes. Cannot mess with 17-year-old, man. I just said, Poblation Makati, it's in the title. Come on, man, get a life. Learn how to read the fucking description, man. It's in the description box. Up-to-date news today, man. Two Bobo expat Europeans fighting over Cherry Girl at the Catwalk Bar over here this morning. Who the fuck is gonna fight over a bar girl, man? I don't know, but two European guys did, man. They must be very Bobo, very stupid people. In other news, I still have a cold. You didn't know? I am pulubi rich man. Because it has all my Western amenities here. I can get cheesecake here, man. I love cheesecake, man. If you want to go to my PayPal and send me a cheesecake through PayPal, go ahead, man. I could probably buy the whole cheesecake for, let's see, how much would it be if it's 200 and something a piece. You probably get the cheesecake, the whole cheesecake for about 1,500. So what is that in USD? I don't know. I've always been a rich now. What are you talking about, man? Everybody just thinks I'm pulubi, man. I own a house, I got a car, I got a bank account, I got XRP, I got money in my pocket, man. Good. I don't want your money. I don't ask for a donation. I said, if you want to. See, people call me Kuriput because here I would have to spend 110 pesos for a smaller can than this. But if I take my lazy ass and walk down to the corner, I will get this bottle here for 48 pesos. I'll get this bottle that's holding up my phone here, a 2 liter, for 99 pesos. So I'm really not poor, it's just I'm frugal with my money. I'm not kuriput, I'm just not gonna waste it. Like, why should I spend 2,000 on a poke when I got 17-year-old girls coming up to me in the street telling me they want to give me rub, right? Because they have no money, right? I'm sure I could have told her, oh, come inside, I will give you 1,000 pesos, sip, and she probably would have. But I'm not that kind of guy. She's too young. Fat too. She was fat. Not very pleasing to look at. But big suso. She had big titties. No, I'm not Richard. Ricky Drama, bullshit, man. 7,000 a month. If he's making 7,000 a month, why isn't he staying in Hawaii? If I was making 7,000 a month, I'd be living in Hawaii, man. That's right, Green Mitzi. Rub-a-dub-dub. But she was fat, man. Who wants a fat girl then to play with your dick? You know, I could have got it cheap, though. She says, I have no money. I said, sorry. You're too young. If you make 8K a month, then you would stay in Hawaii too, man. I just like the warm weather, man. I don't like it hot. I like it warm. Hawaii is like perfect weather, basically, right? Isn't it like 75 to 80 year round? That's what I like. Between 75 and 85. No hotter than 85, no colder than 75, man. Perfect weather, man. I can't help it. You know, after 3,069 years old in the news here, I am 3,069 years old. I was born in the year 1054 BC. You know, that's before written history, you know. Yeah, sure, that's what she wanted, Green Mitzi. She wanted to come in and rub my pickle. She said, massage? I go, what are you fucking talking about? She says, you know, rub. I go, no. I says, you're too young. You might be fat, you might look older, but I know you're too young. She's maybe 16, 17, man. You don't want to take a chance, man. Go to jail over getting your pickle rubbed? Now, if she was older and just plump and fat, and all she's going to do is rub and suck, I say, sure, you can get on your knees, I'll pay you, right? That's for you to find out, for me to know there, Maximus. In Thailand, she's legal, right? Ask for that. I didn't have to ask for the ID. You could tell she was too young, Maximus. She was too young. I mean, I'm not stupid, man. I could look like the guy the other day I seen walking. Oh, that's the other news. In the news also, after the expats were fighting over the fucking bar girl, there was another man walking down the street with a bakla. He wasn't fighting anybody. He was just with a lady boy. Is there that many lady boys in Poblation that men have to fight over real bar girls? I couldn't understand a word they're fucking saying either because they're from Ukenslacher, you know, that kind of fucking place, whatever the fuck it is. Maybe German and Belgian or something, I don't know. Fighting over bar girl, man. Filipinos were running around laughing and taking pictures and videos. The OG's channel, what's his name? OG Philippines, he's got it on video. He was videotaping, so I said, fuck it, why should I video it? So go to the OG Philippines channel. It's right here. As the flow cries, the flow cries. As the crow flies, if I go straight there 50 feet, but you can't because there's buildings there, that's where the catwalk is. That's how close I am to it. Yeah, they were speaking that shit, Mitzi, you know, so fighting over Cherry Girl. Maybe they thought she was Cherry Girl. Maybe they thought she was virgin working in a bar, huh, Mitzi? So that's the news for today. Now, if you need any more news, just ask me a question and I will tell you, you know. But even the sports bar, no business because the power, not one transformer, but 2 transformers. Who's out there with their shotgun saying, Pulubi, you're not going to watch your sports? Boom, boom. Guess what? You lost. I bought a world pass from my American carrier. Like a SIM card. It's called the World Data Pass. I paid $15 for that motherfucker just so I could watch the Bears game. So $15 to watch the Bears beat the Browns, man. And I also got to see the Broncos beat Green Bay because I bought enough data. See, T-Mobile, you can buy foreign international pass through your phone, and it gives you enough data where you can connect to T-Life. So basically, I had to pay because the Wi-Fi was out everywhere. I would have had to go fucking halfway across town someplace, and hopefully the place would be open, you know. So I just said, fuck it, I'll pay for the Wi-Fi. I want to watch the Bears, I'm going to watch the fucking Bears. Sie, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja. Maximus Kinderlieben. Spritzen Kinderlieben. You like the spritzen? Maximus liked the spritzen. He liked the spritzen. If in doubt, don't bother. That's right, Mr. G. If you're in doubt of the age, man, fuck it, man. And she was chubby. If she was good looking, I might have said, show me your fucking ID, man. But, you know, she was a chubby, man. She had some big-ass titties, man. And she had, like, pads on the front of her shirt. She was wearing, like, a maternity shirt because, you know, it had the milk pads over the... I don't think she was pregnant. I just think she was fat. Wearing her mother's old fucking maternity shirt, you know. You know, they got them little pads over the nipples so that, you know, when they catch the milk, you know. Yeah, spritzen, jawohl. Maximus likes you, spritzen. Come over here, get cherry girl, Maximus. I went to Nana Rushi's channel today. I told her, if you send me ticket, Pulubi plane ticket, I will come to Bahol this year, and I will go to Bamboo with you. She started laughing. She says, yeah, like I'm going to send you tickets. She might send me tickets, man. She kept asking me, where are you? I said, I'm in Makati. She says, where are you? I put it there again. I'm in Makati. Finally, she got it, man. She was too worried about getting the red super chats. Big Lon was there. What's up with Big Lon? He's fucking troll whacker on every channel on YouTube now, man. I remember back in the day, Big Lon, man, but now he's fucking just a moderator on everybody's fucking channel, man. I'm in Phuket, leaving for BKK. Lots of boom boom here. That's right, yeah, but you know, you pay. Here, you can get for free backpackers. There was this girl in the news. Flash. I could have took pictures. I should have took pictures. Backpacker girl from some fucking place like Belgium or France or whatever, because she had the light brown hair, nice thighs, creamy looking legs and shit, wearing them real short shorts, sitting at the table outside. She had her foot up on the chair like this. You know what that does with the shorts, right? It makes the shorts go inside the camel toe, right? Her whole fucking thing was showing, man. I should have took pictures and used it for a thumbnail. Backpackers advertising, man. I'm sitting there for 15 minutes looking at the gash, man, at the gash, smoking my cigarettes and drinking my soda, thinking, should I tell her that her gash is showing? I said, nah, let everybody look, you know, what the fuck. Yeah, I could have had a camel toe thumbnail, that's right. I mean, you can see everything, even where she shaved. It was like, the shorts were pulled so tight from her putting her leg up on that chair like that you can see the material was just tugged up in the gash, man. Then the one sitting next to her, you know when the women, when they rock their legs like this, you see them rocking their legs? You know what they're doing, right? You know what they're doing, Mitzi, right? When you see a woman rocking her legs like this and she's not talking, but she's real anxious and her legs rocking like this, she's masturbating, man. She's thinking, let me rub my lips together without nobody knowing. You know what, lady? I know you're rubbing your lips together when you're rocking your leg. No. She was sitting with her leg up on the chair, not like cross legs, not like yoga. She had one leg up in the air on the stool, the other one down. It was just a big gape. She was showing the gape, man, for like 15 minutes. Now, finally, I guess she got tired of holding her leg up and she finally put it down, you know. I should have took pictures and video and everything, man. I could have used it for my thumbnails. See, look at me. I don't want to share with you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't want to share it with you guys, man. You could be looking at a nice pussy right now, but it was about that big. After I zoomed in with the camera under the table, you could see it was about that big, the gash, because the pants, the shorts were all pulled up inside of it, man. In other news, I had an big Irish woman in the room with me. She's not Irish from the Philippines, just a big Irish woman in there. She wasn't fat. She was just huge, like the women from the Netherlands. She had the big legs, big ass. She wasn't fat though. Too much for me. You need 12 inches to handle something like that, man. If you don't have the big D, the big 12, you can't handle that, man. She was Irish, Mitzi. I don't know if she was potato Irish or what, man, but she's a nice woman. She was talking to me and shit, but I think she was flirting with me, but I wanted to tell her, I have baby turtle. I don't have 12 inches. I can't take care of that, man. Because big woman like that with nice big booty like that, you have to have 12 inches to penetrate or else they can't feel it. So you don't want, unless you're packing big stuff like shotgun, pistol, Derringer not going to work. You need 357 Magnum or shotgun man, to handle that, man. Especially if you're going to hit it from the back and pull the hair. You have to have big one. Yeah, Filipina stuffing some lechon, yeah. But anyway, that is the news and the weather for today. It's fucking hot and sticky. I got my Filipino shirt on and it's going to be worn for like the day and that's it because it's going to be hot and sweaty and fucked up and shit. Oh, and I checked. After the catwalk, I walked down to make sure my laundry place was still there because that's a new place. That used to be where the Thai restaurant was at, where I took Mick Fisher to. I took him to the Thai restaurant over there. That's where that new go-go bar's at. It's called the Catwalk. That's a new one. It's around the corner from the Blue Parrot. But, so I said, is the fucking laundry still here? So I walked past there, even though all the commotion was going on. I walked past there, and yeah, my laundry mat is still there, so I could get my laundry done. This will be in the bag when it goes. I don't take this 3 or 4 items anymore because they charge you for maximum 4 kilos, which is what, 8 fucking pounds? So you might as well let your laundry build up and then take it at one time, because they charge you like about, it was 250 pesos, so that's probably about 275 now, Direct from the non-pissing designated smoking area of the Z. Right? You're getting the news. What else do you want to know about Makati? Yes, the cheesecake still tastes good here. Yes, you can afford to stay here if you don't want to be a fancy place, man. If you don't want to be in a fancy place, you can afford to stay in Makati. Is it very nice like they say it is? Oh, it's the second best city in fucking Manila. No, it's not. You have daga. You know what daga is? You have the rats running in the streets at night, man. You have the cucarachas in the streets at night, man. It's not like there's nowhere like Nachong at all. You have daga. You have the rats in Danang. We don't have them in Nachong. CC has nothing to offer his subs. May as well. I will be giving them the news on the Philippines. Where is he at? He's in Bangkok? Eating his Snickers bar? You know me, I tell the truth, I tell the truth. Oh, more official news coming through. Remember I taught you guys last year how to say Alisna Tamana? It doesn't work anymore. I guess people have been using it. The little kids, they still fucking bother you, man. Give me your Coke. Give me some money. Give me this. You say Alisna, they just look at you like you're stupid, man. They know what that means. That means get the fuck away, right? Then you tell them in English, get the fuck away. They still don't go. You got to stomp your foot. Say, get the fuck away from me. Finally, they'll leave, man. I mean, fuck the episodes, man. Fuck the episodes, because nobody watches the first episode, man. So, just fuck that. You just get the news here. I'm just going to do the daily news. Fuck it, that's it. The daily news from Makati, man. What is your body count today? I've been here for 4 days, right? So far, only 1 sip sipping. That's it, man. That's it. Only 1 sip. That doesn't even count as a fucking body count. That's just 1 sip sipping in 4 days, man. Going on 5 now. I'm not a horny old man, 1 sip sipping in 5-6 days. That's good enough for me. I'm not running around chasing the pussy, man. I'm not. The only pussy I chase is the little pussy cats in front that don't eat the rats, I'll look at it, I'll check it out, I'll talk to it, I'll try to get free, But I had to pay. What can I say? I couldn't find backpacker this week, even though it's overcrowded. Too many young guys doing their, you got the young guys staying here with World Packers, staying here for free. They call them, what do they call volunteers, right? Maybe I should be from Tennessee. Maybe I should be a volunteer. Then I can get the fucking pussy for free, right? No, Maximus, that was you because you like the spritzen. You said, do I speak German, right? You like the spritzen. You went, Mark June hasn't showed up this year, man. Where's Mark June? By the way, where is Mark June? Where is my favorite lady boy of the Makati, the one that offered me a free blowjob in my dorm if I let him come inside? And I said, no, I can't do that. That's my favorite bakla is Mark June. Where's Mark June been, man? Hasn't showed up yet. Always Christmas time, Mark June shows up, man. I actually saw this guy dressed like a guy one time on the street. And he says, you know who I am? I go, yes, you're fucking Mark June, man. No, Maximus, they sign up for this company. It's called World Packers. Like, you know, you get packed, you get pegged. World Packers. Cost you about $50. They give you a list of places where you can work for free, and they'll give you room and board, man. You got to pay for your plane ticket, that's it, man. So if you're a broke-ass motherfucker and you want to come to Makati, you can work at this place. That you'll either do the walking tour, they'll show you how to do the walking tour, or you'll work in the fucking kitchen, you know, at breakfast time, or you'll be a dishwasher for 4 hours a day, man. You work for 4 hours and then you get, you know, you might even do like, maybe you say, well, I will do a trivia fucking night. And you do the trivia night for 4 hours, you know, what the fuck? You work for 4 hours, you get free, you get vouchers. I checked out exactly with them. It's not cash. They give them 250 peso vouchers, which is enough for like 2 meals a day. So they get a bed and 2 meals a fucking day, and that's it, man. But they got to work for 4 hours, man. But you got some young guys here, man. They're in their 20s. There's a guy here from fucking Chile, started speaking to me in Spanish. I told him, soy el buque mayor. He believed I was Spanish. I was talking to him in Spanish. He didn't know I wasn't Spanish, man. He came up this morning half fucking drunk after that fight. He sits out front all the time. I was trying to watch a fucking movie and he's talking to me, man. Yeah, it's called World Packers. That's what it's called. But I'm not shitting you. I tell the truth, man. Look it up on the internet. You can join for I think $50. And it's all over the world. It's not just the Philippines. It's not just, you know, all over the world. They will show you where you go. Like maybe you go to France and work on a farm picking grapes or something for fucking 4 hours a day. And they will give you room and board and you know, room and board. That's basically what it is. So you just have to have enough money saved up for your ticket. There's one girl here that's Filipina. She's been working here for fucking, I mean, the regular volunteers, I think they can volunteer for 30 days and they can do a 30-day extension with a work visa. But this girl, she's Filipina. She's been here almost a whole fucking year. They made her in charge. She's in charge of the volunteers. And she's Filipina. Yeah, there was a Chileano. He was speaking, you know how they speak? They speak Spanish, but they don't speak real Spanish. They speak a fucked up dialect of Spanish, man. So I was talking in Spanish. He didn't even know I was in Florida. I says, yeah. I says, I play guitar with those Tigres del Norte now, right? I was telling him, I said, soy el buque mayor. I said, no más buquis, right? I was talking to him in Spanish. He didn't know. He didn't know where I was from, man. Del Grady's here. Don't you be bringing up that military shit anymore, man. Don't be bringing that shit up, man. You can stay here and talk, man, but don't be bringing up none of that Semper Fi bullshit, man. We don't want to hear none of that crap, man. Spitting rich man wine grapes. Yep, that's right. Like my turtle. My turtle only got to spit one time in 5 days, man. That's bad, man. That's bad. One time in 5 days, man. I didn't get lucky. I had to pay. I paid cheap. Only 1,500 pesos, but still, that's too much. Just to have some girl that you're not going to fuck because you don't want to get HIV and you don't want to wrap it up, you know. Just check her mouth, make sure she doesn't have bleeding gums, you know, and that she's not going to snaggle tooth your dick and scratch it so you get HIV. And then grab her head. See, in Vietnam, you can't grab the women's heads. You know that, right? You can't touch the woman's head in Vietnam, right? That's very bad. You can't touch their head, so you can't push their head down on your dick, man. You can grab them by the shoulders, but you can't touch their head, man. That's disrespectful in Vietnam. Don't touch children or women on their heads, man. They don't like that. It's very disrespectful in Vietnam. So that's the news flash. Big fight at the Catwalk Go-Go Bar, man. catwalk go-go bar. Two bobo Europeans, man. Gago Europeans, man. Stupid motherfuckers fighting over a fucking bar girl. All kinds of girls walking down the street telling you 2,000. You talk them down to 1,500. They say, okay, for blowjob I do 1,500. You know. I mean, and they're gonna fight over a fucking go-go girl and to bar find her. If you bar find her, it's gonna cost you 10,000 pesos here, man. And Makati is expensive. If you bar find them and pay them and shit, you're looking at about 10,000 pesos. How much is that? That's 80. What's 86 and 86? That's 160, $172, man. Can't be a dentist if you can't touch the head. Purrs for Bondi Beach Vixen. Yeah. Yeah, what about the girl? Blue Bondi, whatever the fuck her name is, down in Indonesia. She was going to pull the train. They were going to throw her in jail. Really, I always push them onto the pickle. You shouldn't have to push them on the pickle, man. If they're good, if they like the D, they'll go down on the pickle, man. You got to find the ones, Mitzi, that like the D. They got to love the D. I made a video about that earlier. Nobody watched it. The women got to love the D, man. Bonnie Blue, yeah, in Indonesia. I hear they're letting her go. That there's no, they said there was no evidence of pornography. They gave her a break. Who did she pay off, huh? She was facing 12 years. She would have got a lot of Indonesian D in that fucking 12 years, huh? The Indonesians would be fighting over her like the catwalk here. They'd be fighting over her with knives. I'm fucking her next. She's mine. I don't want to have your cream pie on my dick. Get away from me. I'm going to stab you. Right? That's how they would be doing in Indonesia, man. In the Philippines, what they do, I'll tell you what they do in the Philippines. When they get mad at you and they lose face, you know where they stab you? Does anybody here know where you get stabbed in the Philippines if they get lose face? If you fight with them on the street, make them mad, and they have a knife, where are they going to stab you? Maximus should know the answer to this question, because he's half Filipino. Where do they stab you? Does anybody else know where you get stabbed? Do they stab you in the chest? Do they stab you in the arm? Where do they stab you? Come on, somebody tell me. I'll tell you if you want me to. Where, I want to know if you know. Phil, none of these Danang locals like the foreign pickle. They don't? Is your pickle a baby gherkin like mine, like a turtle, or do you have the big Clausen pickle? What do you have? No, they don't fucking. You must not. You don't know shit about the Philippines, Maximus. They stab you in your ass cheek, and you know that, man. You will get stabbed in the buttocks like fucking Forrest Gump. If they get mad at you when you're walking away, they will stab you in your buttocks and take off running, man. You should know that, Maximus. You're half Filipino, man. Fuck. Not the butthole, the butt cheek. They stab you with the knife in the butt cheek and then they take off running. Because they know you're going to take the knife and shove it up their butthole, man. Hey, you know what I was thinking? Maybe Maximus might be able to answer this. There's a dentist across the street here. I haven't went there yet, but it's next to the Nigerian whorehouse, right? And I'm running low on my diazepam from Vietnam, and I need to get more. So I don't want to have to pay a fucking hospital doctor and go to the pharmacy to buy this shit. Because I only need about 5 or 10. I have enough, right? Then I can buy them over the counter, you know. Do you think this dentist across the street will have some diazepam for when he does the patient's pulling teeth? You know how they give you a diazepam and then they shoot you up with Novocaine? Do you think he might have some that he'll sell me, you know? What do you think, Maximus? You're toothless and hopeless and homeless. You got it wrong. You got to put homeless, toothless, and hopeless. Right? That's right. Do you think, Maximus, do you think the dentist will have some diazepam? He should. If he's pulling teeth and shit, man, he should have some diazepam because they usually give you one to calm you down for the anxiety and then they shoot you up. If they complain too big, we'll find one that likes big ones. Or just tell them here. I'm going to grab you put your thumbs in the side of the little pelvic bones here and just pull them on there like this. Pull them right up on there, man. What are they going to do? You pull them and shove it in. Put, grease it, man. No, I have a prescription from the VA because I don't drink anymore. So whenever I get wired up and I want to chill out, I take one, And I'm going to be flying on a plane and I want to sleep, so I'm going to take two. So I'm about 5 short, man. So either that or I have 2 days I got to go without taking anything, man. Actually, I'm fine. I have enough. But I mean, I want extra just in case, you know. You never know. Some little kid might come up, but I really want to smack the fuck out of him, you know. That's what I got to take him, you know. To keep me from punching the little kid in the face, you know. Leave me alone, you little motherfucker. Boom. I do that. I don't want to go to jail, man. I don't want to start fighting over bar girls, man. Well, she told me I could get my dick sucked, but she told me I'm going to get the fucker in the ass. I'm not a Valium fiend, man. I have prescription for man, you know, prescription pills. So I don't drink, right? I don't drink. It's to calm me down so I don't choke the shit out of stupid people when I meet them in person, you know. I have antisocial anxiety disorder, man. When I get around stupid people, it makes me get antisocial anxiety disorder, man. See, I can talk like this on the YouTube, but if you get with me in person and you start talking stupid, I'm going to want to choke your ass, man. That's why I believe that me and the regular guy, we get along just fine. Because he can't stand guys that babble about stupid shit either, you know. Yeah, well, I've been taking them for fucking years and years, man. I even weaned myself off them completely for a while just to prove to myself that I could quit, just like quitting smoking, right? Just to prove that I could quit. I did the worst. It's worse than heroin, man. I was sitting there like this on the sofa, rocking like this. And then I'd finally fall asleep for 1 hour, wake up and felt like I slept 24 hours, man. I owned a cab company. I'd go out and drive the cab, fucking make money, you know? Then go back to the sofa and do this shit, rock on the fucking... You can't just stop taking them because you will get convulsions. So what I did is I went down to a half a pill, then I went down to a quarter of a pill, then I went down to a half of a quarter, and I did it that way, and then I just stopped taking it, man. And still, bad withdrawals, man. You know who was addicted to benzos was fucking Stevie Nicks, the one that used to let them roadies blow cocaine up her ass with the fucking straw. That's why you need a prescription in the Philippines, because of the shabu. The people that were doing the shabu used to take the volumes to chill out after the fucking shabu. So that's why the Philippines made it very restrictive to get it here, you know. I could probably go to the VA hospital here and beg them, say, call my fucking psychiatrist in the United States, give me emergency refill, you know. Yeah, well, whatever, half of a quarter, hey. I wean myself down. You can't just stop taking this shit, man. You know, you can stop for like 2-3 days. But, you know, you will go into convulsions, man. Just call me asinine. I'm going to call you asinine because you're putting out there, I get 16,000 USD a month in the fucking pension. No, I don't get it. If I got that, why would I be in this shithole? Why would I be here if I get 16,000? Fuck, I would have flew to fucking Singapore, man. Or I would have flew to fucking Hawaii. I wouldn't have flew to the Philippines, man. Next year, I want to go to fucking southern Mexico again, man. I liked it there. It's just like Vietnam and Dalat, up in the mountains there. You don't have the cartels because they got their own army there, right? And it's safe. It's safe like Vietnam. Down by the Guatemala border, right? You know, you're safe there. The only thing is, the women there, you got men. The princess, she used to sell the bottled waters, the Garrafon, you know, the big blue bottles. Man, I used to take her to the club all the time, man. She's lesbian. I used to take her to the rave club. They got fucking rave clubs and shit there too, man. So maybe next year I will go to Mexico. I don't know. You want to hold me for ransom? Don't grab me by the dick because I'll get away. It's nice and small and slip right out of your hand, man. Slip right out of your hand, man. I put some grease on there, man. Slip away. The only place I know where you can bring one of these through the fucking airport security is in Vietnam. They don't care. You can have a coffee, you can have a soda, whatever you want when you're getting on the plane. They'll let you go through security with it, man. You don't have to worry about liquids in Vietnam. Philippines, when you're leaving out in the Philippines, when I leave, this lighter will be gone. They will confiscate my fucking lighter when I leave on a plane or not. I'm going to have to buy some matches before I leave. They'll let you keep matches, but you can't have a cigarette lighter. So when I land in Ho Chi Minh, I'll have something to light my cigarette with, right? There's a whole box of Nicorette gum in my dorm room, man, that somebody left behind. They forgot it. But I have so much that they give me prescriptions to the VA, I don't need it, so I'll just leave it there for somebody else. You can't have a Zippo on the plane, man. Unless it's very, very brand new and has no fluid smell in it at all. You can't have a Zippo. What do we have here? Lesbian? Yeah, we have lesbian walking up the stairs. Direct from Poblation Makati. Should I do a video on the filling station? No. There's been, what, hundreds of videos made on the filling station? I did a video on this place, and some girl backpacking bananas, she did a video on this place. Like, your butt and my face, that's a match. Okay. So you have a handsome ass then, huh? People want to bang you in your ass? Because people want to bang me in my face, but I don't look at them. Maximus likes the spritzen Sie. He says, hurry up, spritzen Sie in my face, because it looks like I want to have ass sex with you. So spritzen me in my face. "36 minutes and I only got one fucking like." Look at that, man. I am fucking the Rodney Dangerfield of YouTube. I've been shadow banned. I am shadow banned. The only way you get out of being shadow banned is then they will stop shadow banning you, man. That's why I want the likes. I don't need shit. I don't need this fucking phone. I can throw this phone off the balcony. I don't need it. The only thing I need it for is for grab delivery, man. That's it. I don't need it for anything else. And to talk to my grandson in the United States, that's about it. Using Messenger. I don't need anything, man. I'm a very, very minimal person. Oh, and to watch the Bears games, man. They're playing Saturday this week against the Packers again. Oh, hallelujah. Micah Parsons tore an ACL, which means the Bears will be playing against a defensive front of the Green Bay Packers that is very much weakened now because they don't have Micah Parsons. So I hope they don't make that a trap game. No, Ricky, he won't mess with me, man. He doesn't mess with me, man. He knows better because I don't give a fuck. He only messes with people that are begging and cutting into his tape, man. I'm not cutting into his tape. That's why he makes fun of that guy in gym in Cambodia. It's begging for all the fucking money and shit, man. Plus, the worst thing I ever said about him is that he looks like Fred Flintstone. Fred Flintstone with his brown shoe polish in his hair and the Botox shots, man. Because he knows that I really went after him when he was making out with the ladyboy, and he said, "Oh, I was drugged. I was drugged. I got a hand job from a fat Filipino woman today that was underage because I was drugged. I let a 17-year-old fat girl jerk me off because I was drugged." I have never seen this guy's fucking channel, so I don't know, Maximus. You guys like all this shit. You like all this stuff, man. I go to fuck with Filipina Bumshell. I talked to her because I met her in person before, so I go to fuck with her because I met her at the Bamboo Club. Just maybe if that jealous guy doesn't fucking bang me with a wrench, you know. I come in there and I said something. What did I say? Something simple like, I don't know. Something about farting or something. I said something about farting, and he said, "Oh, he was talking dirty." He's not in the fucking, from what I understand, he's not in the combat zone, man. He's not. But I did hear that he claimed he was a Navy SEAL, which would be what? False valor. If he did false valor, good for Ricky for picking on him, you know. But Ricky, he's getting his fucking pitch because he's fucking crazy. That's why he has to do those videos. He has to continually to prove that he's fucking wacko, so he can continue to get that fucking wacko check, man. See, I don't get a wacko check, man. Thailand is bombing, right? Yeah. They bombed. F-16s flew over and dropped bombs. The F-16s that we sold them. Only thing I'm worried about is Vietnam getting involved. I don't want them to get involved. Because if they get involved, then it's going to stop fucking, flights and shit, And we don't want that. No more typhoons either. Typhoons go to the south. Go hit Indonesia. Go hit India. India needs a good washing. They need a good cleaning. Go hit India. Oh, here's my lesbian housekeeping friend here, man. Hari. I call her babaero, which means womanizer. She's lesbian. Everybody laughs when I go, how's my kabigan babaero? My lesbian friend, my womanizing friend. Yeah, it should be. Hopefully it is. But my luck. My luck, the biggest typhoon of the year will come through on the day I gotta fly out. That's my luck. Or Cebu Pacific will go out of business before I have to fly out. Because I already bought my ticket, right? Thanks for reminding me there, Maximus, though, talking about leaving. I got to put in for my Vietnam visa today. Man. They got to Wilma, which is the 20. I think there was 25 this year. 5 typhoons this year, the 25 tropical storms. Koto was the worst one for the Philippines. That's the one that hung out over the eastern Vietnamese Sea and never hit. It stayed out over the sea and went down to nothing. Typhoons are afraid of Vietnam, man. They don't want to fuck with Vietnam, man. There was no Zeta, Typhoon Zeta, Tino. No, in Vietnam they called it Koto, Koto, Koto. Or some other fucking name. They always change the name when it goes to Vietnam. That's probably rename them. They said, no, that's not the name. This is the name. Fuck it. One went north up towards China. That was okay. You can hit China all at once, But so now you have the news for the day. We got a 1-hour news program, and we got 18 minutes left of the news. Anything you want to know? Just ask me a question. Are there cockroaches in the streets here? Yes, there are. If you go into some restaurants, will you see cockroaches there? Yes, you will. But you don't know that Filipinos stick you in your butt with a knife when they get mad at you. You didn't know that. How can you not know that? Being half Filipino, man. If they lose face, they will stab you in your buttocks like Forrest Gump, man. Yes, Mitzi, there's fucking daga. See, in Vietnam they call it chot, like Will's walking and Fluffy gets attacked by a rat running across their feet. In Da Nang, in Nha Trang, you don't see that. You saw me doing the short on the streets of sanitation in Nha Trang, right? They do it twice a day, man. Here they have to bribe the garbage men with meals. They have to give them meals, like staff meals, for them to pick up the garbage, man. They're getting paid to pick it up, but then since it's a business, they have to bribe them to pick it up. Yes, there are rodents here. If you walk away from this area here, especially, there are rodents here. Not inside the buildings, but out on the street. But if you go into some restaurants around here, even fancy ones, you will see cockroaches. Man. The airport, Naya, you get off the plane, you better have a fucking hoodie or you better run. One of the two. Run or have a hoodie. It's like fucking 50 degrees. I swear, it's like 50 degrees inside the airport. Man. And I'm talking Fahrenheit. Oh, that's another news story for today. The guy that did the news interview about the Rob Reiner and not being able to let people in the house because they got to get it. His father used faulty condoms. That's why he's there. Don't buy faulty condoms or else you reproduce like that. DEI hires. You don't want to reproduce DEI hires, so make sure you use a good condom if you don't want to knock the bitch up. Because that guy that did that interview, the Hodge twins, that's where I saw it on. The Hodge twins were making fun of him. The fucking guy, man, you could tell his father Didn't want to have him. He was just an accident. So that means faulty condoms. I put that in the comments. I suspect his father had faulty condoms, right? And then they got the other one, the black lady saying she's gonna spit in your food and put Windex in your food and shit. I said, tell me where that place is at. I want to go there. I said, I'll tell, even though I don't get poisoned, I'll tell her she poisoned me, man. I'll sue the fucking restaurant, and then I'll have $16,000 a month. Maximus, are you gonna play the Powerball this week? It's up to 1.1 billion, man. Nobody hit it yet. Yeah, the anger finally came out, but it wasn't smart anger, it was stupid anger, man. The demon rats, man, they're trying to dethrone Trump, man. You can't be in the Philippines, man. You're not here, because if you were here, you'd come and stream snipe me, man. Because you know where I am. I told you where I am. Why don't you come and stream snipe me? You cannot buy a ticket for, what, are you poor? Are you pulubi like me? Pulubi ako? Well, get on a fucking ferry, you ferry, and take the ferry to the other island, and then take a ferry, you ferry to the other island, man. What island are you on, man? Come on, dox yourself. Tell us what island that you are on. Or are you afraid? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Tell people where you are, Maximus. Don't be scared. Would be nice to buy a ticket for that 1 billion, yeah. There's flights from fucking Negros that come to fucking Manila. You can get a flight from Bacolod. You can get a flight from fucking Dumaguete if you want, man. You can get a flight. You can get flights from all over. It just costs more money, man. That's what I don't understand about the Philippines. To fly here from an international place is cheaper than it is to fly in between islands here, man. I want to go to Siquijor this year, but Lady E said don't come there this year because the power goes out 4 hours every day. They had it fixed for a while, but now it's fucked up again. Every day you lose power for at least 4 hours, if not more. So I'm not going, man. I'm not going. I wanted to go to Siquijor, though. As you know, us Aswangs, we got to stick together, man. Cannot buy a ticket for Powerball, not ticket for a plane or a ferry. Or you're that pulubi, then you need to start a channel and start begging and have Ricky Drama, sick grandpa, make fun of you so you can get more views, right? Yeah, he's helping these channels out. You know, I don't even know who this fucking Jim guy is, but I'm starting to get curious. I might want to go check out his channel, which will give one more view, right? What's his name? Jim in Asia or some shit like that? Come on, put it out there, Maximus. What's this guy's channel's name? You don't need a channel to make money? Oh, you're a gigolo, huh? You're a babaero gigolo? You tell all the girls, I want to give you kutianak. Gusto mo kutianak? The Asian Adventures with Jim. I know you know all these fucking channels, man. Cheap Charlie, is he still going under Billy Blue or is he going under Cheap Charlie again? He should name his channel Snickers for Breakfast. I found out what this is. This is not a cold. That's fucking sinus shit from the dust and the pollen and the bug poop. I googled it up, man. Bug poop will give you fucking sinuses too, man. So all the bugs around here and the rat poop and that's giving you the fucking urine smelling, shit smelling air is what's giving you this. Because I don't get this in Vietnam, man. Dust particles and fucking bug poop. Yeah, whatever. They're all e-beggars, man. They all want money. Begging, begging, begging. Begging, begging, begging. Just the last part of the news for today will be is who's e-begging out there the most right now? Who is the biggest e-beggar of them all out there right now, man? Who's getting money? Cyber, send me red super chats. I'm a lady boy that pretends I'm a woman, so you can send me red super chats. Cyber. Somebody sent Cyberth a PayPal today, man, through the PayPal. That's the way to get the money. Then Google doesn't get any of it, man. Yesterday he was saying, he, she, whatever, was saying, I will kill you. I will come here, I will cut your dick off, shove it down your throat, man. Talking stupid shit, man. If Ben Newton was doing that, they would ban his channel, right? But Cyberth can get away with it because, you know, it's political correctness, you know, the transgender ladyboy, right? William Blugan, he probably because of his frau that he met on the train going to Monkey Town in Thailand. The German girl always says, I think she likes me. And he just sat there and didn't talk to her. He's on the live stream, he goes, I think she likes me, but yet he didn't talk to her, man. How fucking stupid can you be, man? Some girl likes you and you're gonna keep playing. If a girl came right now that liked me, was talking to you, you think I'm gonna talk to you, fucking asshole? I'm gonna say bye. I'm gonna talk to the girl, man. I'm not gonna talk to you guys. Man, fuck that. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. She was sitting across from him on that fucking train. And he goes, oh, I think she likes me. And he's fucking doing the fucking... He shut the fucking thing. It's so simple, man. You shut it down, man. Tito Phil, have you been behaving yourself in the motherland? Yes, I've been behaving myself. I had a young 16, 17-year-old fatty today walk by the front of the place here telling me, do you want massage? I go, you're too young. She goes, but I will rub. I said, can't do it. You're too young. So I'm behaving, man. I'm behaving. I probably could have got that. Yeah, fatty. She was fat. She was wearing a maternity top with them round pads around the nipples, like she was probably her mother's t-shirt she wore when she gave birth to her, or whatever. She had the pads around the nipples, man, you know, for the titty milk, man. And she had some big-ass tits, too, man, but she was too young, man. She was, like I said, maybe 17 at the most, man, telling me, you want a massage? I rub it for you. I said, no. I said, you're too young. She says, but I said, why are you doing this? She says, because I need money. I said, everybody needs money. No, I don't know. Yeah, she probably did, maybe, but she wasn't pregnant. I'll tell you that. She was just malaki. Well, we're talking about, when I say massage, Chris, I mean massage, you know? I'm not going to have her rub my calves, though. And I give her maximum, somebody like that off the street, they're going to get maximum maybe 1,000 maximum, if they're hot. If it's the whole total package, then we're looking at 1,500, man. If I get to spritz my turtle inside, if I spritz the turtle there, then it's going to be 1,500, man. If I blow my load if I blow it there, it's gonna be 1,500. I am. I'm waiting because I want to be able to eat, man. And when I got to get fucking 5 teeth pulled, man. And when I get 5 teeth pulled, I'm gonna have to go 2 weeks without just eating fucking eating pho and soup and noodles and shit, man. Because I'm not gonna be able to chew shit, right? And you gotta let the stuff heal before they can put the false teeth in. I'm not. When I go back, I'm getting it done, man. Because I got 3 months to get it done. So I'll get it done when I'm back there, man. There's a dentist across the street here. You might know. I need to get like extra 5 Valium I want to get before I leave here, man. Because I can't buy over the counter. I wonder if the dentist here will sell me fucking Valium, man. 5 teeth pulled out so he can smoothly give brain. No, 5 teeth pulled out so it can, you know, it can heal up and everything will be perfect fitting. When he puts the fake teeth in there, it'll fit good without having to use poly dent, you know. Then I can get one of those bits, put the bit in, so when I sleep at night, I grind my teeth like this. I won't be grinding my teeth, right? Yeah, I know. There's one right across the street here, Chris. But I don't want the teeth pulled. I want because here you can't find anything good to eat here that's soft. There's nothing soft to eat. I want to see if he'll sell me some fucking Valium, man. Because if he has the SP, it's called the SPDEA, SP2 DEA form, then he can prescribe Valium, man. If not, I have to go to a hospital and see a fucking psychiatrist and then get the fucking pills that way, man. Now it's 20 more days, man. 5th of January, I will be leaving. 20 more days of this shit, man. Then I get to go back to my second home, right? Next year, like I said, next year I might just go to Mexico again, man. Yes, I'm in Makati at the place where I always come to, man. You missed the news. You got to watch the stream again. The news started out good, man. I was telling the news about 2 Bobo Europeans fighting over a bar girl at the catwalk, go-go bar over here this morning, man. You want to go to bar, I buy you beer. I don't need a beer. I can buy, this club up here sells this shit, Coke Zero. I can buy Coke Zero, man. I have the prescription right on the bottle. I got her card with her name on it, shit, man. The thing is, will the dentist sell it to me? That's the whole fucking thing, man. Yeah, but then I'll be spending my fucking pussy money and my fucking extra savings money. I'm saving money. I'm not here to spend money, man. That's like that girl that I met out front, that Angel, man. She's dating that guy from the Navy, man. No, you still need a script here, man, because of the shabu, man. The shabu users fucked it up, man. Even if you have to have a legitimate Philippine script to get a fucking at the pharmacy here. In Vietnam, you can walk up and buy the shit, man. I might be able to go to the VA here and beg them, say, get a hold of my fucking shrink and tell her to send me emergency refill. Well, I'm going to take a taxi trip from here to the Chase call center. That girl that I met in the front, that Angel, she's a call center worker, man. We just spend 5K max. 5K max what? I don't need classy, man. I got backpackers showing their fucking coochies off to me. If you rewatch the stream, you'll see there was one sitting in the front last night showing me her whole fucking coochie, man. Sitting there with her shorts with her legs propped up on the chair like this. It was gagging her fucking camel toe. You can show your USA prescription that your doctor emails you. I have the fucking bottle. I have everything, man. You don't think I'd walk around with fucking not a bottle without my name on it, shit. It says my name, it says what the fucking prescription is, it says all that shit. I got a paper in my fucking passport thing that says all my prescriptions are right there, man. They have to, Maximus, because when they pull a tooth, they tell the person, here, take this pill, it'll calm you down. Then they come in with that big fucking needle, and they stick it in your gum to numb your gum, because some people have like real bad anxiety when they visit a dentist. So they have to keep some on hand so that they can give it to their patients, man. Any chemist will fulfill the script. Yeah, but I got to get the script first. So if this dentist has, it's called the SP2 DEA form. If he has one of those, he can write me a script for just like 10 of them. I just need like 10, right? And I can go, I pay him some money and I go get it filled at Mercury Drugs or whatever, right? Why do I not want to party? Because I'm partied out, man. I've had more pussy than you've ever had in your whole fucking... You can live to be 90 and you won't catch up to me, man. You won't catch up. 1 year, the first time I got out of the service, before I went back in again, that 1 year, 77, I banged 300 different women in 1 fucking year. Man, I used to, if it was a snake, I'd fucking fuck it, man. You know, Chris knows, nakaran, I nakaran. The past is the past, man. Fuck, I wore my dick out by the time I was 49, man. I wore my dick out, man. I used it so much back, what, right when I turned around 50, I was too lazy to grab the KY. I was fucking this bitch on top of the fucking washing machine with the spin cycle on, and I was too lazy to grab the KY, and I did an Indian burner, fucking rubbed a hole in the side of my fucking dick, man, for fucking so hard without no KY, man. Have your USA doctor send your prescription via email and take that. It's not going to work, man. It's got to be a Philippines prescription, man. It has to be a Philippines prescription, man. Because of the shabu. The shabu users here were abusing it and taking it to come down off of the shabu. I did. I bought some right before I left, but I only bought like 20. I should have got 30. If I'd have got 30, I'd have been good, man. I only bought 20. Because I know I'm going back. You know, what the fuck. I have enough. But you know, when you're flying, you take 2 at one time, you know, chill you out so you can sleep on the fucking plane. So I just want to make sure I can fucking chill out. If I go 1 or 2 days without taking any, I'll be just fine, man. Because sometimes I go like, it depends on how, if I get a bunch of little aggravators coming up to me where I want to punch them in their fucking face, then I got to take one, you know. What worked for you, Chris? Tell me what worked for you. What did you need to get? Did you need to get a class 4 substance? No, what substance did you get at the pharmacy, man? What substance? I got the bottle, and I got my list of prescriptions in my fucking passport wallet. What substance did you get? Did you get a benzodiazepine? Did you get a fucking oxycodone? What did you get? Was it a class 4 substance? Was it fucking anti-convulsive drug? What the fuck did you get? I look like a Valium addict? What does a Valium addict look like? You tell me. What does a Valium addict look like, man? Bugs, man, bugs. Philippines full of bugs. Bugs. Giving me allergies. I read on Google it's from rat and bug poop. Will give you allergies, man. Oh, we're going to have a guest here. We're going to have a guest star in a minute here. We have a guest star just entered the room, man. I don't have any scripts. I just have my prescription with me, man. And the bottle, you can barely read my last name and what the drug is on the bottle because it's been in my pocket. I keep it with me all the time. Just in case I want to fucking strangle the fuck out of some little motherfucker that's begging off me. So basically, you just smoke, drink Coke Zero and Southeast and your pee-pee don't work. No, my pee-pee works fine now. I told you I got it fixed. I had to wear a splint. You know what the splint is? It's a big steel tube about the size of this cigarette that goes down your urethra. And it has 2 things on the outside of it. And you have to wear that. And then when you have to pee, you have to take it out, pee, put some KY on it, and then slide it back in. And eventually your dick will straighten out. Check it out. See if I'm lying to you. I don't lie. I tell the truth, man. You got a pump. I wish I had a pump, man. It's a lot easier. I knew some old fuckers in the VA in Chicago when I got that first surgery done that had their prostate taken out and they had the little bubble put in there that they just pump up like this and blocks it off and gets hard like a rock. So, hey, baby, give me about 5 minutes here. I want to get ready for action. Okay, we're ready. Let's go in. We're going in, baby. We're going in. Let's pump it up. We're going in. Fucking's too much work, man. Unless you want to make a baby, fucking is too much work, man. I don't have it with me. You think I brought it with me to Southeast Asia? What the fuck? I was glad I only had to do that shit for about a month back in the U.S., man. Every time you gotta take a piss, you gotta take that fucker out. Then when you put it back in, you're not gonna just jam it back in there. You gotta put KY over it and wiggle it, get it started, and grab your dick and push it in. Oi, choy, oi. No, I am wearing socks though now, Mitzi. Usually I don't wear socks at all, but man, I've been wearing them lately because what it is I'm consuming more salt here. And when I consume more salt, then I get swelling in the feet, you know. Catheter is not a steel. It wasn't a catheter. It was a steel fucking tube, man. I'm telling you. Look it up. I didn't have them correct the other shit, man. When I piss, it still goes straight down. When I shoot a load, it goes like this. It hits off the fucking front and shoots straight down. So that's why I like the girls with glasses, because when I'm jerking off, I jerk off over their face and it shoots straight down on their glasses, man. Manila soot allergy. Probably it could be from the soot too. Craig in Cebu has a catheter, so I don't know how he monitors in Asia. You could take it if you got the French type catheters, like when I had that surgery where they rotor-rooted my dick out, took all that fucking scar tissue out. They have these French catheters that you can stick in and pull them out, you know. It's not like the one with the bubble on the end of it that they take and inflate it with a fucking hypodermic where you can't pull it out or you'll rip your fucking bladder out. He had a fucking catheter in and he showed you his pee-pee with the catheter hanging out. Oi, Joey, oi. You want me? I'll show you. I'll pull my dick out, right? I got a hole so big in the end of my dick, I could probably take a Q-tip without fucking KY and shove that motherfucker in my dick. That's how big the hole is now, man. From stretching it out with that fucking thing to fix my broken dick. No, I'm not carrying that much this year, Chris. I only brought like 5 G's with me when I came, and I spent about half of that so far. I just like to keep extra cash, because see, I found out last year in Vietnam you don't need it. Here, I already changed, but I used my Fidelity card. I didn't use cash. I already got $200 worth of cash out in pesos. I'm carrying about 15,000 pesos on me right now. And my rent's already paid for, man. Only 2,500 left? Oh, no. Plus the credit card and the fucking Fidelity card. Plus the bank card. Plus all the other shit, man. I not understand Phil's purpose to travel. It's to get out of the fucking cold. You know it's like 0 where I live at right now, and there's like fucking 12 inches of snow on the fucking ground. Don't let it get... No, I'll never be a homeless in because I got my Fidelity card, man. I can go up to any ATM here. You know what? They reversed the fees right away. It was taken, when I first got it, it would take them a while to put the fees back. The first fee would have been $5.60 because they charged their 2 plus added additional 3. So I can take out all the pesos I want with this card, like 10,000 at a time, and it'll still reverse the fees. I took out... First time, I broke 100 at the fucking airport, where they fucked me one peso per dollar. Okay, they didn't give me the right rate. I just wanted to have some cash. You know, I only had like 400, so. Then when I got here, I took out another 5,000, and I said that's not going to be enough, so I took out 10,000. I don't have a car here, man. Yeah, but that's why that Fidelity card's so good, because you can just use it, man, and tap it, and you're good. You're good to go, no fees. You're just using your money. And when I use the credit card, I'm getting cash back. So if they charge any foreign transaction fees, which it says there is none on my card, but if they charge foreign transaction fees, they refund that too, with the cash back. Like when I paid to stay at this place, I used the credit card. As a matter of fact, if I don't want to pay for this shit right now, I can go to my credit card and put that on, make it on payments. And I can pay it off by like monthly payments if I want to. Did she have grass on the wicket? Which one? The one that I did mess with, or the little fat young one? I don't know the fat young one because I didn't check it out, man. It's all about perception. He doesn't get any poon. Nope, no poon, man. I'm constantly sitting in my room like this going. And then I use my sock and I clean it up. That girl that when I was younger, man, she taught me how to wipe it up with a sock. You know, put it over it so when it shoots it doesn't go everywhere. Clean it and then hang the sock on the balcony, man. Okay, next time, I'm not trying to get the pussy, but I just want to talk to the girl. I'll bring her on live with me, okay? I'm pretty sure there's one here that I can get to come on live. You know, they don't like to come on live streams, man. You know, the girls do not like to come on live streams, man. I mean, they don't want to be, you know, you going like this and, hey, baby, you want to come up you want to come up for air and talk to these guys? They don't want to do that, man. He just there not so have to sleep in a tent, like Chris said. Yeah, I don't have to sleep in a tent. I choose to do that, man. This year, I'm probably going to go to Arizona, where Chris so badly wants to go. I'm probably going to go to Arizona so I can go across the border and get my cigarettes cheap there for about the first 2 months. It's still going to be a little chilly. Because I'm going to go back in April around Easter time, right? You know, because Jesus came back at Easter time, right? However, why he not spend just a little of his disability? I don't have disability. Why do you guys keep saying fucking disability? I don't get a disability check, man. I'm not fucking disabled. I could probably claim it and get it like Ricky, but I don't. He doesn't want to sleep in his decommissioned taxi and or tent since his brother banned him. Just to let you know, my name is now on the fucking deed and now I'm getting emails. Do you want to refinance the house? Do you want to refinance it? We have better finance rates, man. I said what? I never said exactly what I'm getting. I hinted what I was getting, right? What doesn't add up? This is not adding up. What doesn't add up? That if you spend 1,500 pesos to get a blowjob, it doesn't add up? I said around. That's right. You're correct. I said around 2,500. And if I was to get married, it'd be about 3,500. And there's one here. She's got 2 kids. I told her, hey, you marry me, that's an extra $600 there, man. Didn't you watch my live stream, Mitzi, where I was sleeping in the fucking backyard in the car? I pulled up in the lot in the back. It says alleyway stream. That got a lot of views, man. I fucking fell asleep in the car because I was too tired to fucking walk inside. Came from the pub and I fell asleep in the back and people are going, I think he's dead. I was reading the chat afterwards. I went back and, ooh, the sun's coming up and he's still sleeping. Let me put it this way, expat. I could be drawing Social Security right now, and next year I would get 138, because next year I'll turn 3,070 years old, right? So I could draw the 138% of what my Social Security would be. But I'm not even filing for it, because if I do, they deduct whatever I get from that from my pension. So why do I want to fuck with 2 government agencies when I just fuck with one, right? Yeah, I have child support I'm getting. I have 3 little orphans I'm taking care of. Man. Tito, I'm taking care of my anak Chris. I'm claiming him on my income taxes. I claim Chris S for my anak. I put down. You have to give me earned income credit for Chris anak. Ah, you get a windfall penalty. What the fuck's a windfall penalty? No, what they'll do is they'll deduct what I get. So why even fuck with that shit, man? I could be drawing Indian money right now. I got an Indian number, man. I don't even fuck with that, man. Yeah, that's karma from you know, I don't know how many kids I got, Chris. I really don't, man, because I don't use condoms. I might have a kid running around Angeles City right now that'd be about, what, 40 years old, maybe? Indian money. That's right. Yeah, I got an Indian number, man. My mother's father, so my grandfather on my mother's side was full-blooded Choctaw. And I have the card, the number. If this fucking thing here would let you put up, like they used to let you put up green screens, I could go in there and I could bring the green screen up and show you the Indian card with his name on it. I'm on a military pension, okay? You know, right? A regular fucking military pension, man. I wasn't a general. I wasn't a lieutenant. When I was in the fucking guard, when I finally retired, when I was in the guard, I was what, E7 was my guard grade. In the regular military, the highest I ever got was E5. Man. Yeah, I had non-babies, but not non-puss. I had non-puss after the war, but not during the war, man. You gotta remember, I went there to pick the babies up. I didn't go there to fight and shit. I was only there for like 18 fucking hours, man. But that helps me qualify for my pension that I was there. You know? Yeah, regular staff. You know, they offered me staff sergeant to stay active for the rest of the time, and I said, fuck, I'm just going reserve. Because see, people think you have to be in 20 years full-time active to get, you don't. It's combination of reserve and active together. As long as it's 20 years or more, you can get a pension, man. Yeah, well, I'm getting a regular military pension, but what it is for some reason, they got this fucking law that if you get Social Security and you're getting a military pension, you can only draw so much at a time. So when Ricky's telling you all this shit like I'm getting 7,000, I'm getting, how come he never shows you the fucking receipts? You know, where's the receipts? You know, I can reach in my wallet right now. I have all the paperwork to get the SRRV here for the Philippines if I wanted to stay. I got my DD-214. I got my fucking income fucking thing. I got my birth certificate. I got all that shit in my fucking passport wallet, right? I can go to fucking JR or whatever, do it on my own. Go get an MBI clearance and file the put 1,500. I got 1,500. I can put 1,500 in the fucking BDO. I can pay for the fucking thing with my credit card or whatever and get my SRV right now if I wanted to. Man. I'm not telling you everything. Correct. I'm not telling you everything. I'm not gonna. I mean, I dox myself to a certain point, but I'm not gonna tell you every fucking thing. Man. Just like I told Chris that I'm getting approximately 2,500 a month, right? Just like I tell the Filipinos, well, you'll approximately get over 100,000 pesos a month, because they get about half of what I get. No, I was active and reserve. You know, they count all that, man. As long as you have both, you know, as long as it's 20 years, you can fucking. You robbed it. I in Oregon. You know, I took all that money, and they never found me. That's who I am. Now we know he on disability, and it's not military related. Yeah, it's dick related, man. Oi, Joy, oi, Filipino, the one that likes to talk to me, but she's like short and stubby. We have special guest star coming to the stream here. You want to say hi to YouTube? Say hi to YouTube. Say hello, YouTube. Hello. Saying hello, YouTube. Yeah, correct. Correct. And it's a dick disability. I can claim dick disability if I want to because I caught that clap in San Francisco at the Presidio. So if I want, you can get 100% this. I can get 100% disability right now if I wanted to. All I gotta do is claim dick disability from the fucking Presidio. It's all in the fucking C. It's called a C file. There's C files where it keeps all your medical records. Yeah, well, I never told you that I was fighting in a fucking war. I never claimed any fucking false dollar. I'm not Tampon Tim. I did carry an M16 on the airplane when we picked the babies up. Come here, say hello. You know, say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Am I good, Lolo Babaero?
Very babaero.
Am,
This one is another babaero.
but am I good? Am I good?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm good. I'm good, Lolo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good,
Very
Lolo.
good, Lolo.
Very good, Lolo. Oh, you smell so good. See, I don't talk to any women here, man. I don't talk to them, man. See, I was talking to her before in the front, man. You know, she was asking me all kinds of questions about the pension, too. You know. Congress eliminated the windfall penalty for police officers just last year, so I can collect all the money I put into SS instead of being penalized for having a pension already. Okay, that's with you. That's a different story, man. But you still have to deal with two government agencies, right? And you still have to pay for your own medical, right? I don't pay for anything, man. All my medical is free. I was gonna go to be a fireman when I got out, man, but they wanted 1,000 USD for the physical. I told them, what, they gonna gold plate my intestines? You're on disability and you must check into USA office. Your disability is not a lot each month. You have enough for accommodation and some smokes in Asia. Not anything spare for girls. You're on a disability. This don't make any sense. You must check into USA. I don't have to check in any fucking where, man. My check is automatically sent into my bank account every fucking month. It's there, man. Once I turned 62, yo, not anymore. Trump's changing it to 67, dude. You're gonna have to wait till 67 now. Me, I'm in the baby boomer shit, so I don't have to wait, man. I could have been collector for the past 5 years, but why? Why? To get paid from two government agencies at the same time? It's, you know, that's what's wrong with the United States. Everybody tries to get every fucking little penny they can squeeze out of the government, man. I don't need every fucking penny. What I'm getting is enough, man. It's enough. I could probably fucking squeeze the fucking Choctaw Cherokee Nation and squeeze fucking this and squeeze that and squeeze my dick and probably get about fucking $5 grand a month, man. But I don't need that, man. What the fuck? I don't have to check in every 6 months, man. You're fucking nuts, man. I don't have to. I even have XRP, man. Which is fucking, I bought more when it was $1.85, man. Hopefully it'll go up. Bitcoin funds my boom boom. Dude, be careful, man. Bitcoin's down to 88,000 now, man. XRP went down to $2. It was up as high as 365 at one time. I sold at 365 and I rebought at $1.85. And now it's back up to $2. It's probably, you know why it's going down now is because everybody's taking out money for Christmas time. Chismas. Matates Chismas, everybody. That's what I tell the people here. Matates Chismas. Everybody knows my business but me. I don't know my business, man. Well, I could say I could go file for Social Security, but I'm not going to do it, okay? I don't want to have to deal with two fucking government agencies, man. Matter of fact, Social Security, that's another thing. If you're on fucking crazy Social Security, I know people that are on crazy Social, if they're on crazy mental Social Security, they can only have $2,000 in the bank, man, or they stop their fucking checks, man. What's 88K? Wow, that leaves me with 24,000% profit. Oh, you bought it when it was that low, huh? Good for you. Why do you care about how much money I'm making? But, you know, I spend what I want to spend, man. If I want to spend money, I spend it. I showed Chris S. was here when I whipped out like $8 grand. And showed flopped it at Wisdom in the USA, and I flopped $8 grand out, you know. I have 1, 2, 3 different bank accounts. I got Fidelity, I got fucking Chase, and I'm not going to tell you the other one, because the other ones where the most of the money's at. The Korean girl at the hostel. No, the Korean girl I met, the hot one, she was at the Sochi Hotel in Vietnam, man. Yeah, that's the one that was at the Sochi Hotel, man. She was hot, man, with the British guy. Yeah, Mark. Did you see the go-go dancer in Hanoi? I don't spend my money on that shit. You know where that came from, right? He sent me through WhatsApp, right? The SpongeBob. Go look at the SpongeBob dance, man. It says SpongeBob dance. It's actually, it's a short. It's not a fucking, it's not a clickbait. It's actually a Vietnamese go-go dancer dancing with SpongeBob over a twat, man. Yes. No, what it is, I'll tell you exactly what it is, Maximus. The money I did pay was not a whole hell of a lot, because remember, I owned, when I did get out of service, I owned my own company, so I wasn't paying a whole shitload in, so it's really not that much. Even at 100, it's not that much, so why even fuck with it, man? It's not even close to what I'm getting from the fucking military, so why even mess with it, man? I would get more if I was to get married to a Filipina that they can't get divorced, and 300. Like somebody was saying, it's 600 per or 1,000. It's not. It's $300 per kid is what you get. Yeah, I'm staying at the Z. I'm up at the club. This is where the club's at, up here. Yeah, I did the fucking fake taxi porn videos. That was me, man. You know how I could have made a shitload of money is if I installed a camera inside the cab and a camera on the bumper of the cab and had you pay to watch what was going on, right? Like Taxi Cab Confessions, except I was doing live streaming back. If I was live streaming that back in the day, I'd have made a fortune. Pay $2 to see the inside camera. Pay $2 to see the outside camera while I was driving through Gary ghettos and shit, man. Yeah, now that's the only thing that I should really do. I should go and file for disability. I should file for dick disability. I would get like, I think maximum now is 4,600, if I'm not mistaken. I think the max you can get now, they raise it, it's 4,600. But I'm going to get a raise this month. My check's going to be more. I'm going to get 3% more this month, with 2.8. Let's not lie. The COLA is 2.8. I qualify, man. I qualify. I checked into it, but it's not that much, man. It's not that much of a headache to go through to be dealing with two fucking government agencies, man. I don't need to pinch pennies, man. I'm making enough. You said since 49 PP was broken, so no, not since 49. That was fucking last year here at this hostel. Some French girl, Morgan, was doing reverse cowgirl and she fucking snapped my fucking penis, man. Yeah, the military took it out, and I had it taken out while I was doing the cab company. I had to file a form. What was it called? It was Form 2606. I did the file C. I had to file the C form, like 6 different fucking forms. But it wasn't that much because, you know, your employer matches your Social Security. Well, I was my own employer, right? So I wasn't paying that much in for them. They go by quarters. So the last quarter I worked, you know, I wasn't claiming all that money, man. I wasn't claiming all the money I was making. When I got in a taxi and actually drove a taxi cab, that cash was going in my pocket, man. Not Morgana, Morgan. Like Morgan Freeman. I didn't know that was a woman's name, but it is in France. I guess it's a common name, man. Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend here. Why the fuck would I? Why? Here's why I did the video on. This is why you get married. I showed the Russian couple sitting there. They weren't even talking to each other. Why you get married, man? It makes no fucking sense, man. No, I'm not going to show the DD-214, Chris. That's fucking stupid to show that, man. They get too much information out there, man. They already got enough. I already gave up enough information. They don't need to fucking have more, man. But I do have everything in my fucking passport wallet. Man. So if I wanted to get the SSR or the SRRV, everybody says SS, it's SRRV, special retirement, something visa, special retirement resident visa. They don't need to know that, Chris. They don't need to know that shit, man. It's none of their fucking business, man. You know, I tell the truth about everything. They know what the fuck. I told them about the fucking Mexican guy blowing me, man. Paid me $100 to blow me. I mean, what else? What the fuck? Stolen dollar. Yeah. Yeah. 95 Bravo with the authority of a federal marshal, man. I should file for PTSD. Because when I wrote that fucking 3-star general fucking ticket, man, hell followed me everywhere, man. Oh, you like the right officer's tickets, huh? I should say I got trauma from the fucking them coming after me for writing an officer a ticket, right? Yeah, with the Irish girl and some fucking young Mexican dude with the fucking owner's brother. I did it in the military for fucking years, so what the fuck, man? You don't get a private room in the military. That's right, I was 95 Bravo. And I wasn't expert with the fucking rifle, but I was expert with the 45-1911. But I got issued an Ithaca Gold Cup instead of the regular Colt by the arms room because I caught the dude smoking weed and I didn't turn him in. So when officers leave from one duty to another duty, they have to leave their handguns that they purchased behind. So I got issued an Ithaca Gold Cup match pistol, and I took my qualifications, and I expert. Got the expert badge for the pistol. And I got my Vietnam class cluster with 2 oak leaf clusters because the whole unit got wiped out twice. I wasn't there when they got wiped out, but I was attached to that unit. The 504th Military Police Battalion, right, in San Francisco. Yeah, I was just marksman with the fucking rifle. Well, I shared the bunk last year with Morgan, but I haven't shared the bunk with anybody this year. The Irish girl was sleeping right next to me on the bunk below. The Mexican dude up above me, I think he's Mexican, I don't know what the fuck he is, but he fucking moves around too much, man. He said bunk like the military. I stayed in a fucking Quonset hut in Italy. You know what a Quonset hut is? There was 20 of us in one fucking goddamn big-ass fucking Quonset hut, man. I mean, you slept here and there's a fucking guy fucking 5 feet away from your next bunk. There's showers at the end of the fucking place. But you got the beds are all open, man. You can't even jerk off, man, because everybody can see you. You know, what the fuck? Just to fucking calm your fucking bullshit here. Because nobody else is going to watch this fucking stream anyway. Let me open up this motherfucker here. Let me see what I can show you, huh? Let me see what I want to show you right here. Okay, this will prove something here. Let me see. This will prove something. This will prove that there's no stolen valor, right? There's an old one, too. I got an old one here. Where the fuck is it at? This is not a credit card. There you go. Cover up the number. Cover up the number. Cover up the barcode. That's as much as I'll show you right there. There's my VA medical card right there. Ooh, that looks like a Vietnamese starter, right? Right, there you go. There's my VA fucking medical card right there. That's about all you're gonna see, man. Wait. Maybe there's something else I can show you here. Because you're all talking about my my stolen dollar and I'm a fucking Here we go. CDC. Nah, that's a CDC. Oh, but ABJ, Adam Benjamin Clinic, right? Because, you know, it's fucking everything that's a pain in the ass I don't want to do, man. What else do I got here? I got receipts for fucking paid shit, man. I got my old Vietnam, this is my old Vietnam visa. What is this? Oh, you ain't seeing this. I'll show you the top of it, but that's all you're seeing, man. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, this is my eyeglass prescription. You can see this. It expires when? Is it any good anymore? It's good for 2 years, and it was on June the 11th of 24. So it's good to June 11th of this year. So it's good. It's still good. See, Department of Veterans Affairs. Right here. Here's some more for you. Here, right here. Department of Veterans Affairs. That's my eyeglass. Expires in 2 years. That's all you're seeing there. Jesse Brown fucking clinic. Right there you go, man. That's Northwest Indiana. The main branch is in Chicago. What we supposed to do? You can find out what my eyeglasses are, right? You know what it is. That's right. I'm not giving you anything that's gonna fucking give you fucking where you can track down all my shit, man. What the fuck? You think I'm stupid? What else do I got here? You know, who was it that showed their fucking DD-214 on the fucking live stream? Who was it that did that? Was that Ricky and they busted him out with his fucking thing? I think Ricky showed his DD-214 on the fucking thing, man. Oh, wow. COVID, Moderna, Hep A. This is my shot record. Here's my shot records right here. Japanese encephalitis, hepatitis A, B, hepatitis, fucking rabies, fucking Japanese encephalitis, what else? COVID. That's my shot record. This is all in my fucking passport wall, man. 3 years active with VA disability. Yeah, whatever. Whatever you say, Maximus, man, you know everything. Let's see what else we got here. I'm not going to show you here. What's this here? I'm not going to show you this either. Let me see what else I got here. Let me see what else I got here. Teasing you, right? Reason for disability is getting bit by a rabid baby during operation. You fucking faggot, you. Here it is right here. Okay. Here it is, the diazepam prescription. There you go. Right here. See what this says right here? Take 1 tablet. I think it says, wait. Take 1 tablet by mouth 3 times a day as needed for nerves. In other words, when I get pissed off and I want to strangle the fuck out of somebody, take a fucking pill, right? It says diazepam 5 milligram tabs. Take 1 tablet by mouth 3 times a day as needed. And this is my prescription fucking paper. It also has on here that I'm supposed to take. No, I don't take it 3 times, but I can take it up to 3 times a day. Then I got nicotine gum, which I tell her I'm going to quit smoking, but I get that for the flights. You know, when you're on the flight, you got to have something to keep you fucking going nuts, right? Let's see, I got nicotine gum. What is on this thing here? They tried to give me all kinds of shit, statins and shit. I told them, fuck your statins, stick them up your ass. Oh, I got the Metformin 500, Metformin 500 extended release. Take 3 tablets by mouth every day, which I don't take them every day, right there. See, that's the Metformin's in the middle. Metformin, right there, Metformin, and nicotine gum. There you go. So I got this paper that's printed out August 28th to 25, medication information. If I take this to a pharmacy here in the Philippines, are they going to give me my diazepam, Chris, or do I got to go get a fucking prescription? I got it in the bottle, right? That's right. That's what I told her. And I used to get 10s. And I told her I don't need the 10s anymore. I'm growing out of that fucking shit where I get aggravated, but not as easy anymore. So we lowered it. I agreed with her. Let's lower it down to 5 milligram tabs. It used to be, no, it was 5 milligrams 4 times a day. And I told her, let's lower it down to 3 times a day. I don't need to be carried. I should have kept it at 4. That way I wouldn't be running low right now, right? So I got Thai Bot. What else do I got here? I got this wallet. This is a great wallet. If you want to buy a travel wallet, get this here. It's called P-Travel. It's got pouches where you can keep everything in it, man. What the fuck do I got in here, man? Do I got my fucking pay paper with me? I know I do, but it's not in this pouch. It's in a different one. Bring, print out, and bottle to prove your prescription. And they're going to give it to me without a script, without a regular doctor's script, like at Mercury Drugs. It says I have 1 refill on there. And I have the bottle. This is what it looks like. It's like this. You can get them on, I don't know if Amazon sells them anymore, or I know you can still get them on eBay. I think I paid like 12, they're like 13 or 14 now, but man, this motherfucker is waterproof. You got your RIFD. You put your credit cards up here. You got the zipper in here, and you can put your credit cards and shit up in here, and your like hotel receipts that you want to keep fucking, like to get your reimbursements for your deposits and shit. And you can keep your PayPal card in here and shit that you don't really give a fuck about, you know, those kind of cards. Then you keep your fucking driver's license here, Indiana driver's license, right? You keep all that shit there, and then that side pouch, right, where I got the pesos and shit, that's where you keep your passport at. What else you got here? This is just the top little zipper pouch here, this little zipper pouch here. The side one here is where you keep your passport. You go in here like this, and then you got your passport here, right? United States passport, right? You got it here. Then you got your 15,000 pesos that you just took out of the machine. You keep that in the side here, so if you get robbed, you say, here, take this, right? Take this, right? You tell, take the 15,000 pesos, you know, what the fuck, you know. That's 10 times I can get my dick sucked with that, right? What the fuck? Because you use your credit card for everything else. I was thinking about the dentist across the street, Maximus. Yeah, the worst they could say is, no, you're right, but I don't want to be running all over the fucking place in a Grab taxi and fucking be paying Grab fucking for this and that and this and that, man. Then I got my 100,000 Vietnamese dollars, all I got left in Vietnamese dong. But I got 2 million waiting at the hotel. When I check in, he'll give me that back, and I'll pay for the hotel room with the credit card, right? Then on the inside, that's where it's at. Then on the inside, you have all these little pouches in here, like this, where you keep your major credit cards, like the Chase and the Fidelity. You keep those inside in here, so that if they do rob you, they don't get those. They get the ones that are in the top pouch, right? And then you got another pouch here where you keep shit information like your banking account numbers and shit. If you need to do stuff on the bank, you keep that in another pouch here like this here. Like with these papers, there's nothing showing there, but on the back side here, I have my bank account number, routing number, all that shit. I got I got all the routing. If I need to get a hold of banks, I can do banking with those. So you keep that in another pouch, right? If you need to call them and tell them, hey, cancel this fucking card or whatever, you know, keep that information with you. And then in the deep pouch, what's it say? So when new teeth. I told you when I get back to Vietnam. If Mercury or Grace Pharmacy fills it, then it's all good, but try smaller independent pharmacies if the big ones say no. Well, the thing is I know that you're supposed to have, for the Philippines, you're supposed to have it's called the S2DEA, because that's Drug Enforcement for the Philippines, right? S2DEA form. If they have that form, they can fill Valium. And most dentists, it says, I Googled this, it says most dentists have it. Because they have to give their patient, if they have anxiety, they have to give them that pill before they shoot them up with the Novocaine. This guy might just fucking say, here, you got a prescription here, here's 5, 10 pills, pay me fucking 1,000 pesos. That's all I need, you know what the fuck? I'll overpay, you know what the fuck? Just so I have no worries. Then I got the deep pouch here. Here's the deep pouch. Here's the deep pouch. The pouch stays in my front pocket. When I take a shower, it's in my shorts, and I hang my shorts up in the shower, Chris. There's no way anybody's going to... I can hardly get this out of my pocket. So how the fuck can they get it out of my pocket, man? I put my phone in there with... Here's the important papers here. They all go in this deep little fucking pouch here. I even got extra passport photos. Where's the extra passport photos? Just to show you I'm not fucking bullshit. Here's an extra passport photo right there. Okay. Our county voters registration card. What else do I got here? Got my registration card. They robbed me by gunpoint, Chris. I give them the 15,000 pesos and I say, here's my trip.com. What is this? Booking information for... Oh, I don't need this anymore. This is my itinerary I printed out for Korean Airlines. So this I can get rid of. I can make the wallet lighter. This is from the 15th, leaving out of Chicago on the 15th. My itinerary to get to Vietnam, right? That's what this was, our itinerary, right? I had it, which I don't need anymore, so I can throw this away. That makes this pouch here going to get a little bit smaller, right? But that's the deep well one. That's the deep well one. What do I got in the deep well one? These are nice to have, though. I'm telling you, it's worth the fucking 13 bucks, 14, whatever it is now. Then you got your, you got your real birth certificate, the big one, like this, ba-boom, ba-boom. Real birth certificate from the county office, man. If I want to get my SRRV, right? You get a small one. They give you a small laminated one like this on your birth certificate, so you can keep that too. You get your social security card. I'm not showing you the front of it. There's a social security card you keep. Then you got your DD-214, which I have three. Do I have 3 copies or 2 copies? How many copies do I have of this? Here's the back of it, that it was authorized, DD-214 authorized by this guy here. You're not seeing the front of it. Copy of 214, he requested a copy. No, I completed it. I know I'm eligible. I just don't. Right here. I'll let you see. I'll let you see this part of my DD-214 only. Only. Only this part only. You're not seeing anything else, man. I gotta cover this up here. There you go. 95 Bravo Patrolman, right there. That's all you're seeing. You're not seeing anything else on there. This is Department of Veterans Affairs, your pension award, receiving adjustment COLA. Here you go. I gotta do this where you can't see this whole fucking thing. What do I gotta do here? Here we go. This was just a letter of the COLA, a COLA adjustment, right? And this was from 24, not from 25. This is where you apply for your pension at, man, right here. Department of Veterans Affairs, Janesville, Wisconsin. That's where you apply for your pension, right there. Pension Intake Center, Janesville, Wisconsin. Cost of living adjustment. Effective 24, you got a fucking 3 point something percent increase. There you go. But it also says how much I'm getting. You're not. I carry all this in case I decide I want to get an SRRV. You never know. I might find a fucking hottie here and I might want to stay here. What's this thing here? Is this a newer one? Oh no, you can't see that. That's my big bank account. You can't see that. Voters registration. This is. I got everything I need. What else do I need, Chris, to do a SRRV? I'm showing you that, huh? You're gonna say, "Oh, I told you he was a fucking millionaire." How about thousandaire? And make sure all that shit goes in the right pocket. All the cards are in there. Oh, and this is all the USD we got left right here. This is all the USD we got left right here. That's it. That goes in the inside pouch too. So see, they'll see the pesos, but they won't see the Benjamins, you know, because they're stuck down. They're stuck down inside the fucking inside. In there tight. And it's got one of those little straps you can hang it around your neck and it hangs here. But you know, you don't wanna hang it. You just take it like this. Make sure everything is this an itinerary? Yeah, that's the itinerary. Fuck it. I don't need this. Don't need that. They go in the garbage bag here. Only here? So far, if you count blowjobs, so far only one. I've only been here 5 days. What the fuck? But here, we'll put the Velcro back on here. We'll make sure the zipper's locked. And we'll put it in our front fucking pocket. Look how hard it is for me to get in this pocket. Now imagine you keep that in your front fucking pocket and then you shove your phone in there with it too. How the fuck is a pickpocket gonna pull that out, right? Limp BJ. Yeah. Limp DJ. I didn't get to read all because I want to know my inheritance will be big enough. It goes to my grandson, not to the anak, to the grandson, man. No, I didn't shoot anybody in Vietnam. Not in Vietnam. The only thing I did was picked up the babies and flew them back to Oakland Air Force Base. And all the people that I know from the VA that are my age, they all were over there fighting and shit. They go, how can you go to Vietnam, man? I go, that's 50 fucking years ago, man. 50 fucking years ago, man. I said, I was just like 19 and a half, turning 20, man. I said, what the fuck? Yeah, I can claim PTSD for my dick, man. I got the clapping sample, and for that general coming after me, man. That stands for what? Psychological what? Syndrome? Psychological syndrome, right? I have psychs because General came after me for writing them a fucking ticket. They tried to court-martial me and everything, man. No, I can claim PTSD just because I got the clap. I can claim I don't need the PTSD. I don't want the. You know why I don't want the PTSD? Because then they'll say you can't own a gun. You might go off and go crazy and shoot somebody, man. You might go nuts, right? You don't want to claim crazy disability, man. But dick disability, I'm thinking about that. That's 100%, man. For fucking having them pull fucking Roto-Rooter my dick because I got the clap in fucking San Francisco. and they misdiagnosed me, especially since they misdiagnosed me, man. Post-traumatic stress disorder, you can get that from anything, man. But you don't want to claim that, man. You don't want to claim that, because then you're cuckoo. You want to claim dick disorder, man. I got a disordered dick now, man. It'd still be fucking pristine condition if I didn't have the clap for like over 6 months, and they kept giving me fucking, what'd they give me? Tetracycline to cure it. They said, oh, it's non-specific urethritis. It's not the clap. And I kept going back to the ER, man, because it started burning again, man. And then it built up so much scar tissue, because clap fucking burns the inside of your urethra like bacon. And then they had to rotor-rooter me out, man. The guy told me, he says, he agreed with me, the one emergency room. I said, it's the fucking clap, it's just showing up negative, right? So he brought out the 2 needles. I swear to God, they were as long as this fucking bottle, man. They were like this. And he says, take it in your hand and go like this. It's cold, you gotta warm it up, man. And I got 2 big fucking hypodermics, 1 in each hip, boom, boom. Went back to the bitch that I was staying with, whose husband was in the Navy, and I didn't know she was married, so he must have picked up some really strong fucking naval fucking black fucking clap or whatever the fuck it was. And penicillin kicked in, and my dick closed off, man. I couldn't piss. I called the doctor at the hospital. I said, man, I can't piss. He goes, sit in a hot tub and force yourself to piss. I sat down, the bitch that I was with at the time, I said, you know you got the clap, right? Go get fucking cured, right? Her name was Virginia. That's why everybody teases me with that fucking Meet Virginia, right? That fucking song by Train. Anyway, I sat in the tub, man, and I forced myself to, and it was like silly, you know, silly string you squirt out the can, it goes, shh. It looked like silly string worming out of the head of my dick like this, going into the tub, scar tissue. Big old fucking snake of scar tissue coming out of me, man. What the fuck? You don't want to ever go through that, man. You don't want to ever go through that, man. Then when I finally got out of the service, because it built pockets, like little pockets in your urethra where fucking when you pissed, it wouldn't discharge everything. You'd have little pockets of urine, which would get bacteria, and you get bacteria infections all the time. So that's when they rotor-rootered my dick. They take a metal piece, a thing like this, it's called a cystoscope. It's got a scope on the end of it like this. If they look in, they shove that in you. They don't cut you open. You see that metal, you're gonna stick that in my dick? Yeah, we're gonna stick this in your dick, then we're gonna knock you out. I go, no you're not. I'm at 2% power, we're gonna lose this in a minute here. Anyway, they stick it in like this, and it's got a knife on the end of it. They went in and had cysts in my bladder too, so they cut out the cysts, and then they pull them out through your dick. Now that's not the worst. Then they take saline solution, and they pour it into you like this through a fucking funnel in a tube, and it feels like you ain't pissed in 3 years, man. And then they grab another pitcher of the solution, and you go, no, no, and they do it again, man. Fuck. And if that's not PTSD, I don't know what is, Chris. If that ain't dick disability, I should be able to get $4,600 a month, man. That I'll take, because I deserve that, man. I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. 2 hours and I'm at 2%. We're gonna lose the signal anyway, man. Bless you all. As you see, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna show you the vital information, okay? But bless you all. I hope you have a great fucking day. I'll be doing the news every day. What happened in the last 24 hours. The news from Makati Poblation. Kita kayo mamaya. Sana all. Adios, bitches.